Okay, how about this one? I wonder if you've ever written code like this. Here, we're building up a dictionary of lists so that we can collect together all the orders for a particular customer. And so as we loop through all of the orders, if we've not already got a list for this customer, then we'll add one to the dictionary. And then we'll add the order to the list for the customer. And if we run this method and examine its output using LinkPad's handy dump method, we can see that it nicely groups our orders together for each customer. Now, could we do this with LINK? Well, the toDictionary method doesn't actually help us here, as it expects each item in the collection to have a unique key. And of course, we might have more than one order per customer. But there is a method that helps us achieve this type of grouping of objects by a key. Do you know what that is? Well, of course, it's the GroupBy method. We say that we want to group orders by the customer ID of each order like this. And when we run it, we get an IEnumerable sequence of iGrouping objects which has a key for each group. In this case, the customer ID is the key, and an enumerable sequence of all the orders for that customer. Obviously, that's not exactly the same as what our original code did, and so if that's what you wanted, then we could pass the output of GroupBy into the toDictionary extension method, saying that we want to use the group key as the key for the dictionary, and then make use of another link extension method that we've looked at before, toList, to turn the contents of each one of these groups into a list. And so when we run this, we see that we get a dictionary of lists exactly as we had in our original code. And so this example shows how several different link methods can be combined together to solve a problem. And so once again, we can see that link code allows us to express much more clearly and succinctly what we're trying to achieve. But let's move on from patterns now, as we've covered several of the main link extension methods, and hopefully I've shown you enough that you can see that these patterns not only make our code shorter, but make the intention of our code a lot clearer to the reader. And so it's worth training yourself to spot these patterns in your own code so that you can take advantage of the power of link.